Uh, Lola, do you know, did you see anything in that giant fireball? When we were
Not really. It was I'm pretty sure it was a meteor. I didn't see anything else. Really bright.
It was bright.
Yeah, neither did I. I just felt some sort of, I guess, divine knowledge seep into me. No idea really how to explain it.
All right.
And it seemed to indicate that something came out of that meteor.
Okay.
Or arrived with it.
All right.
Well, I
So, do you know of any safe locations that we could go to?
this is gonna be safe enough, and this looks like.
I mean,
pretty...
a church would be probably the safest location, unless you know someone who has like a bunker or something.
The nobles were going somewhere, so I'm assuming they know a safe place. But since
I don't know if we want to be with them right now.
Sure, this is going to be safe enough. Yeah, it's not gonna be, I don't think it's going to be a problem. This church looks good. Looks good.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Oh.
Neptune.
What are you doing for the next couple of hours?
I'm going to try and convince Neptune to teach me how to be a druid.
I'd also, I guess, be seeing if they have a quest board or something.
It's inside of a church. You're welcome to go outside of it, quest board, though.
Okay, then no. In that case, I guess I'd be helping Noadi.
Right.
Oh, let's go. Druid training finally.
What
started.
are you doing, Lola?
Lola will use this hour to talk to a bunch of people in the church, just figure out, meet people who are ready to talk to her, find out who they are, if any of them actually speak a language Lola speaks. And after the tongues runs out, probably going to... Lola will contemplate how do demiplanes work? Is it still material plane? Is it a demiplane on the material plane?
The demiplane on a material plane.
So you can, so somebody would be able to scry into the church theoretically. Or do churches tend to have special protection against that?
Churches tend to have special protections for it.
Yeah. Can I try to assess how well protected this church is?
Give me an investigation check.
I don't know why this church wouldn't be set up for it.
This church is actually quite banged up.
Alright, I'm gonna go...
Almost like it's had infernal scorching attack it, meteor swarms, comet blasts.
But it's still totally standing.
Standing, but a lot of that damage has been painted over and has had things placed in front of it.
Would that reduce the protection it offers?
I don't think this church has ever had its hit points... Oh no, it's had its hit points restored once, but that was by Archie nearly a decade ago.
Oh. So this place isn't quite as safe as I thought.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so you're
ask one
spending
of
your time looking at that. Everyone else?
Yep.
What are you doing? Just talking and learning from each other?
I'm trying to learn from Pluto. I don't know if he dedicates his downtime to it. Pluto, next long rest, you should prepare water breathing, by the way.
Why?
just in case.
So there is a
Oh.
banging on the church door, and then it slams open. This is after about 4 hours.
Mhm.
All right.
What happens?
Tsunami! Tsunami!
Up. Come inside.
This church is a little banged up. It's gonna hold up. I'm gonna ask some of the clerics.
It's tsunami? I don't know.
Can you cast some spells? Reinforce it now.
What level artificer are you again, Void?
4.
Okay, so you don't have rope trick. I told you water breathing would
I
make
have
it.
rope trick.
Oh, I don't think. I mean, potentially we don't have to worry about it if we just go inside there.
Well, yes, but that would mean that I have to leave my bag of holding outside.
Wait.
Well,
And you would have to
can
leave
hope the
your
church
bags of
then.
holding outside.
I don't have any, so I don't care.
Well, I'm not going in there. I'd rather die than leave my bag of holding outside.
All right. Could you do it for us?
Well, you can't ask me anymore because too much time has passed.
Fair enough. Oh, well, just close the door, lock it.
Hey, we are entering initiative.
Okay. Oh wait.
James,
You
I
want us
was
roll
going to
initiative?
wait a second before this. Like after when I did the investigation, I was going to actually talk to the clerics and ask them about the state
This
of
is
the church
mid
and
your
if they have,
investigation.
oh, so I haven't finished yet? I thought you said 4 hours.
Yes, it takes around 8 hours to fully investigate a building.
Okay, sure.
All right. So
Something as a
Rolling
pastime
James?
usually takes 8 hours.
All right, Lola, what are you doing?
Okay, yeah, the door is open, right?
At the moment, the guy's standing in the doorway.
I'm gonna quickly hop out to take a look at how far the tsunami is.
Okay, it is around 2 miles away. Assuming
Oh,
you've got a
shit.
wisdom modifier of 2.
Yeah, I have wisdom modifier of 3.
Okay, you can't see the top of it. It's a wall of water.
Oh. Shit. Gonna turn around. Anyone got a plane shift? Anyone can take us to another plane? Okay. I will.
I don't think anyone understands you right now, sadly.
Well, maybe some of them understand. I will cast a spell on myself for now, and I will end my turn. I'll just pick what spell I cast.
Okay, Pluto, it's your turn.
Okay. Do I see the? Okay. Do I
I'll
see?
go
go
back
over
to
to the
this church
doorway?
as well. Sorry. Yeah.
Do I see the top of the water?
What is your wisdom modifier?
8.
Yes, you can. It's 5 miles high.
I'm going to ask the clerics about that. Like, if they have any idea what to do. Hold on. I really hope I have something for this. Um, No, that's not gonna work. I didn't have time to switch to water breathing. It takes a long rest. Um, James,
Yep.
have the rest of the people seen it?
Most of
This
the people are not
unit of a
going
waterfall?
outside. Cowering in the church.
Oh, so most of the people are in the church already.
Everyone else is currently evacuating to the church.
Okay. I guess I would help with the evacuation.
Okay.
And I would get ready to wild shape in case I need to. And that would be my turn. Oh, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, there's not much I can do, is there? Like, we could try to do what we did last time. You know, teleport to a tree that's the tsunami has already passed.
There are no trees on the other side.
Yeah,
It's
probably
a
not.
tsunami.
If we had like Liam's tiny hut, rope trick, something like that, that's probably our best bet. Plane shift.
Has to be plane shift.
Yeah, unfortunately, plane shift is a 7th level spell. And we do not have time to get Neptune up to that level.
Neptune. Would you mind essence casting rope trick next turn? Because none of us have Liam's tiny hut, and that's my only other like thought. It's either that or pray and hope that the church holds.
The clerics are currently praying to
think?
Nathan Deus. Some of them
Yeah.
are sending him.
Yeah, so like next turn, do you want to essence cast rope trick? It's only 2nd level. And you should be able to have artificer levels.
How much would it cost an essence horn?
1,000 times 2 to the power of the level of the spell, which is 2, so 4,000 essence. That's how you do it, right, James?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's only 4,000 essence. It's either that or essence casting plane shift, which is probably safer or not, because the Feywild and the Shadowfell both reflect this plane. So like the astral plane would probably be our best option, because it doesn't reflect any of them. So I really can't do anything.
How much has the tsunami progressed?
Was 3 miles away. It is now 2.8 miles away.
Okay, so I estimate we got like a minute.
If we had Liam's tiny hut, we could have cast that.
Okay.
But I don't think we do, because that's a 3rd level wizard bard spell.
How's the evacuation into the church looking, James?
Percent of the town has so
Church is
far
good
made
enough.
it in.
You said 10%?
1%.
Oh, 1%.
What
There's
wasn't
not
there
enough
already like
space in-
60 people? Well, there was already like 30 people in the church.
60.
60. Well, the town. How big is the town?
This town should currently have a population of around 7,500.
What the fuck happened?
It's legitimately the best town in this part of the the
Okay.
world.
All right. Well, that it was small. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm staying in the church. I until the clerics figure something out, there's not much I can do.
Neptune is helping with the evacuation into the church.
I'm feeling terrified with my 30 hit points.
Let's see. Aren't we in year 36?
Yes.
So, Lawrence has definitely grown since the last time we saw it.
It's been like a decade. So it's not unexpected.
Keep in mind
But
that
Nathan
everyone
has a lot of
from
enemies.
keep in mind that everyone from what is that place called? The Celestial City was brought here.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that's what happened.
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's
that's
cool.
what shut up.
All right.
So yeah, Neptune, at least for right now, is just helping with the evacuation. Just because I don't know if it's worth it right now to wild shape and try to
I don't think we can outfly that. You could probably wild shape into something that's immune to non-magical damage, but this might be consistent of force and other damage types as well.
But yeah, that as of right now, Neptune isn't going to do much other than help with the evacuation.
Hey, 2% have made it in. Lola, what are you doing?
I'm rummaging in the bag. How much time do I estimate I have before the thing hits?
Make me an investigation check.
I would have been like checking this out last turn. That's what I was doing.
$10 rounds, so 7 remain.
Just 7 remain? Okay, so I don't even have a minute. Okay, identify is out of the question. Well, fuck, I don't know if these are cursed or not.
I think the church is a good first level of defense, but I think I would prefer if we rope trip Pluto.
All right, I'm not rope tricking, and you can't ask me for it.
You can't rope trick anyway. You're in a demiplane.
Oh wait, you can't?
On a demiplane.
Oh, not on. Oh god. Okay, then we're just gonna have to pray.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start getting items out of. I'm gonna start preparing to get items out of my bag.
It takes an action
Like,
for
I
each
have a
item, or you can turn your bag inside out.
No, I'm fine with doing actions. I don't need that many items. So I'll just be thinking about that. I know I have 6 rounds, and I guess it's an action to put it on, and then an action to attune. So is it 3 rounds to get an item on me, or is it 2?
Action to get it out, action to put it on, and then action to attune.
So 3 rounds. Is there any way I can speed that up?
Action surge?
No, I'm a rogue. Got a bonus action put it on because I'm a rogue.
A rogue? Some rogue subclasses get to use a bonus action.
Yeah, I know. I
on
don't.
items.
I don't have that subclass. Okay, I can get 2 items out. That's fine. I'll do. I'll pick 2 items, and these 6 rounds will just be getting them out.
Right. So, what are you doing? Helping people?
Yep.
Okay, the church has reached maximum capacity. There are now people stacked out the door.
We could exit and go into the rope trick.
And they need to close the door.
I would ask the one of the clerics if they know how to save the people outside, or what they're gonna do.
I hope Lucas isn't outside.
Nathan will save us.
Oh god.
Honestly, that's their only way of thought that is productive in any manner.
Okay, I'm trying to think of what Neptune would do here.
We could attempt to survive either by the rope trick outside, that would leave more space inside, or we could close the door and leave the people outside to die.
I don't even know if Neptune would be inside the building, because he's helping with
You could
evacuation.
just wild shape into a tiny sized creature and get inside, so you're fine.
I'm trying to decide what
Get inside.
Neptune would do.
Next round.
James, how many people would be able to go through I don't know where a safe spot is. Damn, I don't know if that would work. Okay.
If you wanted to, you could take us to the Feywild.
Can he?
I don't think that.
I don't think pass through plants has a limit on planes.
It has to be the same plane.
Okay. Yep. Well then our only option is staying in here, rope trick. I don't know, teleporting to Urn.
I'm assuming Neptune wouldn't be able to freeze the tsunami if he turned into a white dragon.
I think you know the answer to that already.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's no.
Be able to freeze a small part of it. But it depends how thick that wall is. It could be a chunk of glacier hitting you.
It would, yeah, that would just make it worse. There's nothing that... I'm trying to think of if there's anything Neptune could do that would actively weaken the tsunami.
Control water? Tidal wave?
It's a 5-mile high tsunami. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing you could do is try and slow down a part of it. Theoretically, if you could slow down a part of it at the point of impact, then that could do something for you. Alternatively, we could just gamble and put a bag of holding inside another bag of holding.
No. Why would we do that? When the church was safe?
Hey, when he's got a problem, a bag of holding and a bag of holding tends to make a bigger problem.
Yes. We are not doing that.
I'm just saying that is an option if we're not just going to stay in.
Not even. It's not an option. It's worse than a tsunami.
Lauren, we are not doing that.
I'm saying that if we can do that or stay inside the church. I'm just mentioning every thought I have.
Okay, James, would Neptune be able to fly high enough to let the tsunami go under them?
No, he just said that we can't see
What's
the
your
top.
movement speed?
Let's see.
It's like 40 feet
If
above flying.
Neptune
Isn't it?
wild shaped, it would be around 80.
Okay. How many feet are in a mile? 1,000?
I believe it's 2,500.
Okay, 2,500.
5,800.
1,800.
5,280.
You need to travel 26,400 feet in 4 rounds.
You can't do that.
You need a total of 33 rounds at an 8 with 80 feet of movement and
Yeah.
dashing.
Shadow could outrun this.
I could outfly this. If I cast fly, I could outfly this legit as Earn.
As on, oh.
Yeah.
I could maybe outfly it as Shade as well, with
I
with
could
a lot of
outfly it
spells
in this amount of time.
in this
Okay.
amount of time. But
James, would Neptune be able to freeze the area around them in 4 rounds so that there was a layer of ice protecting the entire town from the tsunami?
Why? How would you freeze it? In 4
Like
Four
rounds?
rounds?
shape into dragons. Well, into a dragon.
They usually don't create physical constructs.
Yes,
their
but
breath.
there's rain falling. So I'm
It's
asking
also
James.
a recharge.
Yeah, I know.
Just
I'm
get inside.
spitballing because Neptune wouldn't abandon people.
Okay, just find a creature with resistance to bludgeoning or something, and wild shape into that. Worst case scenario, in that case, you can use the crystal storage here after you survive to use reincarnate on everyone.
oh god, everyone's race changes.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Just get inside the church, close the door,
Yeah.
keep it closed.
Neptune would get inside because worst comes to worst, he could, just help with bringing people back.
Yeah.
How do you want to try and get inside?
Oh god, did you not get inside in time?
He was outside while everyone else was going inside.
Come a tiny creature.
Neptune will. Yeah, I can just wild shape into a tiny creature.
Okay. What creature would you like to wild shape into?
Okay, hold on. Let me.
And more importantly, how many hit points does it have?
Oh God, are people going to try and attack it?
No, but there are already people being trampled.
You can become a bat.
But that would have 1 hit point. Well,
That
I mean, it would still have Neptune's armor class, because his armor shape changes with him.
would also have his resistances.
Yeah, but I don't know what type of damage that would count as. But yeah, I'd wild shape into that. I don't know if it. Oh wait, James, do elementals take up space?
Depends on the elemental.
Say a wind elemental.
Usually, I believe they do.
Just make a choice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wild shape into a bat and hope that works.
And fly in. Don't just say hope it works,
Yep.
fly in.
I am flying in and dashing so I get above the entire crowd.
All right. What is everyone doing about the door still being open?
I'm gonna summon my arms, fly up and try to close it.
Okay, there are people in the doorway basically diving in to try and get in, but they're blocking it from shutting. Would you like to crush these people?
That's such a painful thing. Well, for someone to survive, someone has to die. All right, I would like to try and crush those people.
Okay.
Oh,
Lola, you would notice a bat nearby.
whatever. I'm not interested in a bat. I have important things to do.
Okay, fine. You would notice a bat wearing dark steel armor.
It wouldn't.
Do I manage to close the door? Is it a push action? Or is this a door you have to pull?
Probably be
Is a
against
pull to
contested
shut.
strength check.
It's a what?
Pull to shut.
Okay, I'm gonna try and
Make
pull it
me
shut.
a athletics check.
I can replace that with wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
So
Awesome.
I'm just gonna. I don't have proficiency. No, so that means ability check, strength, or wisdom. That's great. Is this technically considered? Is a pull technically considered like a push action? I'm just wondering whether I can consider it part of the attack action.
It is not a part of the attack action.
Okay. We need to shut this door. If someone's going to survive, someone will have to die. I will speak.
You die, not us.
I understand how you feel.
No, you did not.
But I
2
understand
rounds.
how they feel. They don't.
Hello,
Alright.
you finished attuning to both items?
Yep. So let's see. I'll pick this one as the second one. I put it in my chat. I should learn their effects after I tune to them.
Okay.
Can't wait to find out what curses they have on them. Okay, that's good.
Did Neptune manage to get in?
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh well. I have another round.
Yep.
I'm just gonna get one more item out and shut my bag.
Okay.
No, I should have
Nope.
taken this one.
Why
That's
is it-
what I wanted.
Why is it reloading? That's weird. We really need to get this door shut. Neptune,
Yeah.
you still have access to your breath weapon while wild shaped. We need to get this door closed or everyone here dies, except probably you. And you might die too. It's either you do that to the people in the door, or I do it to everyone in the church, or I try and affect everyone in the church to try and ensure that we can close this door.
I don't know where Neptune. I don't even know if Neptune can reach the people in the door because
You
he
just
flew in.
went inside. You're flying above.
Um,
Are people tossing their babies inside?
People are tossing their babies inside?
Yes.
I understand.
okay.
Babies inside. Jesus.
It's understandable.
Yeah,
How
I
many
know, I
rounds
know.
are left? 3?
1.
For the love of God. Neptune, we need to close this door. Please, you've got to help me out. Breath weapon the people that are blocking the door. If we don't
James,
close it,
where is Neptune in relation to the door?
Over by Lola, and that's around 40 feet away from the door.
you just went inside like last round. You have a 30-foot fly speed. It's a 15-foot cone.
Oh shit! I just realized. Neptune wouldn't actually know what to do in this situation, but he does understand that if the door doesn't close, everyone will die. So I guess he do a breath weapon and attempt to get the door closed to save
From
as
where you
many
are?
people as possible. What?
From where you are?
Neptune would move up first, so that he only gets the door, because he'd be trying to clear that.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
as
think
much
the
as he
commoners
would like
can survive the breath weapon.
as much as he would like to save everyone, he cannot do that at the current point in time. And the church kind of seems to be doing nothing at the moment. So Neptune is just trying to save as many people as he can. So I will roll the breath weapon. I don't really know where the door is.
We don't have a map at the moment, I don't think.
Yeah.
But it should be fine.
Okay, the DC would be lower because Neptune is wild shaped.
It's okay, they're all
It's the-
considered restrained because they cannot move.
Alright, so they failed the dex save.
Most likely.
He just slaughtered a bunch of people.
Bro, we need this door closed now.
Oh,
Well, in fairness,
you're
if
gonna do
everyone
this. You should have just
drowns,
kept the tower.
It's just tiny. It's just small-sized me trying to close the door.
but
All
yeah,
right. So how many? Are there any people still stuck in the doorway? James,
We're gonna need a couple minutes to apply all of this.
what did
I'm
you
gonna
say?
need a couple minutes to apply this effect. I wasn't expecting you guys to dragon breath the civilians.
We
I
have to.
wasn't either.
And you have characters.
Listen, you have reincarnate. This is like a city with the most. This is one of the cities with the most gems in the world. We don't know that, but there's clerics here.
It looks like Lola will be getting XP for all those civilians and for Pluto once the clerics get to him.
Pluto can revive people.
Okay.
Is this taking away from my turn that you're calculating this?
Nope. Go ahead and do what you'd like on
Okay.
your turn. We'll be able to close the door if that is what you'd like to do.
Oh, I'm able to close the door now? If I'm able to, I'm just going to do that. But if there's still people stuck in the way, I'm going to use Radiant Consumption to try and whittle them down.
Okay.
But if there's just people there, I'm going to try and close it. 21 for my Wisdom Athletics check. And if there's still people stuck in the door, then that would take my proficiency bonus in radiant damage. I'm going to hold the door shut. All right. It is the turn.
I have no idea if we got the door closed in time.
I assume I did, since James said I could.
The door is closed. I'm
Oh,
just
thank God,
figuring
I'm
out
holding
what
it
the
closed.
clerics are doing to Pluto.
Okay.
What?
He just killed people.
We had to get the people out of the door.
You explain that to Nathan's clerics.
Well, it's a gray area. We're trying to figure out what the gray area means.
But these are
It's
Nathan's
understandable.
clerics.
Yes. He could revive them after. Right now, the wave was like directly at our doorstep.
I'd like to think everyone's a bit confused on what to do, James. Because, 5-mile high tsunami and limited space.
Yeah. I don't think they should use resources on killing people when we're in a situation like this.
Okay, so they just watched this creature kill people that they have known almost their entire lives, and some of them have known for around a decade now.
Mm-hmm.
Dozens and dozens and dozens of people.
It's a 15-foot cone.
Yes,
People
there's
were
4
packed.
people packed into each square.
Oh, okay.
Imagine you just watch someone murder all of your friends just to save themselves.
That will be pretty terrifying.
Yeah,
But there's also a
definitely.
wave coming here.
No one said they'd be thinking rationally in this situation.
Fair enough. Well, they have, like-
I'm not justifying their actions, but it's like no one's
I'm not
thinking.
trying to justify any actions. I'm just saying that we need for anyone to have a chance at survival, the door needed to be closed.
Neptune would be hiding as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Do bats have hide as a bonus action? That's a question. They do not.
Well, the real question is how many clerics have really a shot on Pluto right now?
The real question is how many can hit him?
They're just gonna use, well, how many can he save from?
The clerics are casting Revivify on those that they can. It is their action.
Good choice. Good choice.
Okay.
All right. What's happening this turn?
Revivify is touch. They're going outside to cast it?
No, there was a whole bunch inside that got caught in a blast.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was
You
trying
could
to
activate the rings as a bonus action and unwild shape as an action, and then next turn you can use Revivify.
I'm pretty sure they would try and kill Neptune if he gets involved.
You could still try.
All right.
Is holding the door an action?
You can use your action to hold the door and brace it.
So that or dodging. I'm gonna just dodging as a bonus action take.
So, you know, being hit by the
I'm gonna
tsunami is not a dexterity saving throw, it is a con save.
Okay, yeah, but being hit by the people is a dexterity saving throw. So I'm gonna use my action to hold the door, and I'm gonna spend 1 key point to dodge as a bonus action.
I was thinking also, think of like the probability sample spaces, or it's like, because if you multiply kind of the area
Using patient defense.
There we go.
So that is my turn.
Neptune would make sure that no one can see him, and then he would drop his wild shape.
So you're gonna take the hide action and then unwild shape?
Yep.
All right.
Because Neptune doesn't want anyone to see him when well, because he doesn't want anyone to associate the bat with him.
Mm-hmm. You should probably roll your stealth then.
James, is a flat roll?
It is with disadvantage.
Okay, I will roll the second time. God damn it. Oh, right, it's packed. Well, here's hoping no one pursues Neptune over it.
You can revive people later.
Then let me restore that, because Neptune would drop his wild shape.
Alright.
And then I guess, well, Neptune
I'm
doesn't
gonna-
have the resources, but
I'm going to cancel out his disadvantage as an inspiration.
Right.
Because it was my idea, so.
okay. I don't know if a 20 helps me, though.
Who knows? Probably not. I mean, they're distracted, so they might have a -5 to their passive.
I'm assuming they wouldn't be looking where Neptune is anyway. And they just saw a bat. I doubt any of them were really thinking clearly on it.
Ah.
I don't know if Neptune made the right decision. I don't know if there was a right decision in this situation.
We are currently under duress. Currently, keeping you inside is good because you have more spell slots to cast Vivify. Keeping me inside isn't really a necessary. Keeping you alive is good. Keeping the people inside alive is good. I think it's the best decision of a bad situation that you could have made.
Yeah, I don't know if Neptune handled it right. Oh well.
That's okay. You did what I'm fairly sure is best. You prioritize the safety of those already inside over the potential safety and probably unsafety of the people outside. And you yourself are capable of revival spells. So keeping yourself alive is also very important, as you can revive people while the commoners that you killed can't, most likely.
So, was Neptune able to, well, is the church safe from the tsunami?
So, Nadia,
Yes.
you feel the water impact the door.
Oh dear. Mm-hmm.
And then you lose consciousness.
All right.
Tune. You're looking over towards the doorway when you see Nadia braced up against the door. The door breaks inwards and Nadia slams. The water rushes in.
Slow fall? Deflect missiles?
You are unconscious, sir.
Okay.
Or at least that was
And
my understanding of the situation.
I'm just
And before
thinking
the
maybe I
water
could-
reaches you, Neptune, the roof crushes in. You go unconscious.
Oh,
Lola.
fun.
Even him? Damn.
Yep.
That's surprising.
You just saw the door break in and Nadia slam against the wall.
I do something. I misty step into the water or something. I use a shield from. I cast shield or something. Something.
I don't think you have time.
Well,
Probably not.
do I have a reaction?
Have a reaction.
Do I think so? So shield as a spell. Shield as a spell. It doesn't technically help against these effects.
Oh,
But
damn! I wish I realized I had absorb elements prepared.
does it theoretically will it help in such a situation at all?
There's like maybe 3 of them. Like 5.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well then, I don't know if you allow it, but I want to Misty Step into the water in front of me. Like before it hits me, I want to Misty Step into it.
Okay. Pass Misty Step. Need to see whether you can teleport into a...
An occupied space that you can see.
Right. You appear in the water and you go unconscious.
I have a ring of distant casting tier 2, so I can go as far as I can see into the water, basically. Yep. All right, I go unconscious. Unfortunate.
Is this goblin piss? Because you haven't
No.
stated we take damage. You just stated we go unconscious.
I had the enhanced ability Constitution. I suppose it didn't help.
That's only for ability checks, I'm fairly sure.
Oh, I know.
I don't think it would have helped in this situation.
Also,
I just think the damage is too high. I don't even know what damage.
oh, also too high.
Sorry, still applying a few things, just so that you know it is not a insta-death effect. If there is damage, I have not applied it just yet.
Okay.
It would be funny if we sit around here for like 2 hours waiting for you to do everything, and then it's a TPK.
I mean, at the very worst, I don't think Pluto. I think there is no shot that Pluto is permadead. Like his armor. I don't think absorb elements would work. I don't know what damage type is it. But I think at least his armor should be something. Most likely this is like bludgeoning and force, which also means he already has a 1 level of resistance from his race.
Well, if it's bludgeoning, especially if it's non-magical, 2 levels of resistance, I believe, from that.
Yeah, I think it's probably no. You have 3 levels of resistance to force.
Why?
You have isn't force your racial resistance?
Yeah, and the armor. But where's the 3rd level?
Yeah, so it's 3rd level for force. So you take 1/10 force and 1/4 bludgeoning.
Yeah, but where's the 3rd level coming from?
Wait. Okay, so you have resistance to force by default, and then you have your armor.
Yes.
Okay, so you have 2 levels of force and 1 level of bludgeoning.
2 levels, divine gift.
Oh, divine gift. Oh, okay, yeah. So you take 1/4 force damage, bludgeoning damage, and then 1/4 force as well, because 1 level from armor and 1 level from your race.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get a level of resistance to all non-magical damage and 1 level to magical piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage.
Okay.
I don't think that helps. But...
I mean, this might be considered non-magical force damage, so you might have take 1/10 of the force.
Well, no, I would take 1/4.
No, because you have resistance to non-magical damage as well.
Yeah, but non-magical and magical are separate.
Yes, but force is force, period.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I checked. The divine gift doesn't affect force.
Okay.
Or at least I remember James saying that.
So it doesn't affect non-magical force damage. Is it just meant to be
Because I don't
non-magical
think
but increasing and slashing?
I don't think there's a difference between force damage. I think it's just force.
Okay.
What the hell just happened?
All right, James. What occurs?
Those aren't damage numbers, by the way. That's just area calculations.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. I was going to be very concerned.
I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh. So is Lola too. Hey,
I don't know.
Lola.
I'm hoping that
Well, for you, it's legitimately zero chance for you to get the same race.
No,
race is on the
I
list.
think you would. Yeah.
What did you say?
That's a Heragon, isn't it?
yeah.
That's on the
Oh
list.
shit! Yeah, are you just Fae?
I mean,
I think they're considered humanoid. Yeah, they are humanoid. Okay, so they're not considered Fae. So you can be affected by reincarnate.
I'm hoping that I'm not dead. I don't know.
I hope so too.
Well, people are either going to try and kill Neptune after this, or they're going to let it go. But I know Nathan's church, so I highly doubt that.
You speak like that's a Nathan's church problem. It's either people don't care about other people, or they're going to try and kill you.
What is the area calculation for, anyway?
People.
I don't even want to know if we're going to get essence from this.
Almost done.
Okay, did we at least survive whatever this was?
Do not know yet.
Yeah, I think we covered the images for what happened. Did the player characters die, James?
I don't know just yet. Waiting for
Also-
two players to finish typing out their responses. If either one of them says no, then yes. You guys die.
It's like Nathan and Vulpes.
If both of them say yes, then you survive.
And if one
Pluto
of them
probably
says yes, then
doesn't
Pluto
completely die.
survives.
Pluto probably still survives this.
Yeah.
Did the Misty stepping into the
Pluto's
water
just
not do anything? Like,
No different.
wouldn't
You're
that
still going to be
negate the
smashed into
impact?
different objects.
Yeah, but not as hard. Like once you're in the water,
Yeah.
the biggest
Still
should
being
have
hit
been
by
the
the
impact
water
of,
moving.
We should have
Just
just
that you're now
rotate.
in the water as it's hitting you.
but that's like
Still moving while you're not moving.
Don't forget, it's still traveling at however
I
fast.
know. I'm just saying it should be much less because it's not hitting me with the full impact of like a whatever
Yeah, but it's
wave or
also
smashing
hitting
me
you with
into a wall.
It's impacting you with a different type of damage too.
I don't know. I'm asking James, all right?
I believe in you, Pluto. Maybe you should have tried to convince one of the clerics to cast Warding Bond on you. Because then you would have taken half damage again, regardless of whether they died because of it.
I didn't even think about that. No
Yeah,
point
because
in
these are
dwelling
peace
on it.
clerics, so they have access to it.
All I know is Pluto would have tried to save as many people as possible. I don't know if that was considered a good action, a good aligned action, but
How long is it since the fiery orb, James?
I believe it's been 3 days.
Okay.
I wonder which players you messaged.
It's Nathan and Vulpes. It's like,
It's not
who else could
Vulpes.
affect this? What?
There's nothing Vulpes can do about this situation.
Oh.
It's either I think it's Rail or Nathan.
Oh yeah, Rail. Oh yeah, because Rail is part of the church. I forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. I'm just used to like the other Rail now.
I was not
Player is
expecting
just currently
a TPK,
spending a DM
James.
question.
Hmm?
Player is just spending a DM question at the moment.
Okay.
As for the damage reduction from teleporting in, I just applied half of the damage instead of the full damage.
It's still
Probably
more than 200.
It would have probably been more than that, more than just half, but just for simplicity's sake, I rounded it down to half.
Mm-hmm.
How much was half damage?
We'll see when they answer.
Ah, okay.
Another
Sorry.
year of coma for Nathan's clerics. Oh yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to avoid a TPK. I was not expecting
If Nathan
this to
just
happen.
saves Lorenz, then it is just a period of time where he'll be exhausted. If he saves Lorenz in Justice, he'll be comatose. If he saves more than that, he's dead.
Oh, poor Nathan.
What he's currently deciding on. How much does he save?
Would it be possible for him to like because he obviously will save Lorenz, right?
Do
Can we just move on then?
he tries to save too much, he'll overexhaust himself, and the divine intervention will fail, killing them all.
Okay.
Who's the other person that you have to contact, James? Or find out from?
Rail, because she's a part of the church.
They've already handed in their information. They voted yes.
Okay. No, I feel so bad for Nathan.
Alright. Hey.
You doing okay?
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go to Lorenz.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd have more time for this. I didn't need this today. Okay, so my other question is, are you aware of, and I need to double check I've got this right because I've been looking into this. Are you aware of AGWs? Acoustic gravity waves. It's a theory that that could be used to kind of like lessen the effect of tsunamis, because like tsunamis are created by like a sudden shockwave or force that displaces water, right?
Yes. Your
So,
attempt would be to use thunder damage in order to reduce the tsunami to 0 hit points. Basically what it boils down to.
Yeah, essentially, like a counter force to try and like a counter force in the opposite direction, I guess. Or is it multiple tsunamis? Because if it's multiple tsunamis, I can't feasibly do this. Would I have a better chance if it's like a one big tsunami?
It is one, but the sooner that you do it to the point of impact, the more hit points that it has, the more damage that you'll need to deal to counteract this. Take more force to stop it early on than it would to protect the cities.
Okay, so alright, so okay. I was hoping maybe that'd be easier, but that's fair. Okay. What about if I was continuously trying to freeze the tsunami as it was moving to try and like break it apart?
So it is currently 5 miles high, and it is moving at a speed of 0.2 miles per hour per round.
Okay. Because there's this spell, Autoluke's Resilient Spear, which freezes water with a or any liquid with a depth which like instantly freezes water with a depth of 6 inches. So like if
Okay, it is much. That would just create basically a wall, and that wall would first of all break apart, but it would also be the equivalent to a meteor or an avalanche being slammed at something.
Okay, because I was thinking like, what if I like continuously casted it at the tsunami to try and like break it apart bit by bit, but that would probably just make things worse. More importantly, where exactly is this hidden? Like what point?
Hit to the north, top right corner.
Okay. What about anti-gravity?
Reverse gravity?
Yeah, like reverse gravity, sorry.
50 foot high. 100 foot high, 50 foot cylinder. The water that's above that would just go over it and collapse down.
Okay,
Continuing onwards. Reduce a tiny amount of height, about 25 feet, but it would still continue onwards.
Even if like I divine intervention like upcasted it, trying to like make it bigger, or
TC has donated $10. Whatever Nathan needs. His choice.
oh wow. Thank you, TC.
To rush your choice, but if you'd like, I can make this choice for you. But I also don't want to take this choice out of your hand.
What would you pick, and out of curiosity?
I would save as many people as I could.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Having the barrier last for exactly the duration of the tsunami, then moving on to the next person.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking too. I'm just trying to see if I can come up with any last minute other potential ideas. But like, if this is taking too long for you, I'm happy to go for that, because
it's
that's
not taking too long. That would be my suggestion. I also know that this is a lot of pressure, and this is a situation where I might have slightly more information. I just wanted to give that as an option to you.
Mm-hmm. And I appreciate that. Could divine intervention cause a spell that only affects a creature to affect an object? I'd like to change it, like remove the limit of a spell.
Depends.
Like, what if I know this is stupid, but I'd kick myself if this could potentially be a solution and I didn't bring it up. What if I gaseous form the tsunami?
You need to target all of it.
And I wouldn't be able to do that? I'm assuming not, I just,
Most likely not. You could certainly try to, So you can pretty much try anything with divine intervention. But if you overreach, I think that one would overreach. It would destroy you, and it would fail.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So you say that the tsunami has hit points.
Yes.
Okay. Do I want to use a DM question to figure out how many hit points? I don't like. Not that I think I can deal that much damage, but
1 hit point per cubic foot.
okay. And it is how many cubic feet?
So it has... The entire tsunami itself has 990,000 hit points.
Jesus.
It's the entire thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Specific sections have far less.
All right. What about control water?
Again, it depends on how much of a tsunami you're trying to control and at what points.
Yeah. Let's see. I just want to double check this. You control any freestanding water inside an area that you choose that is a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
That is a very, very large area. It would probably burn you out to control that much. Anything that targets a tsunami is going to be more costly just because of the sheer size of it than any individual cities or towns.
Yeah. But like theoretically though, I could use control water, part water to kind of like dice apart parts of the tsunami repeatedly.
Try and split it. But
Like,
there
can I,
are
like,
so many
cast-
towns that by splitting it to avoid one town, it would probably hit the other town twice.
Yeah. Okay. That is a very good point, actually. Like looking at TC, I might legitimately be dead by this point.
I think it's unlikely that Nathan will be dead by this point. The only thing that pre-Year 36 events will determine is if Nathan survives this.
Okay.
It is entirely possible that he dies here, or he survives
Mhm.
this. Now, you could guarantee that he survives it by just putting up a barrier to protect yourself, but that's not a very Nathan Day's thing to do, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that would be extremely out of character.
You could also guarantee that he dies here by saying, I'm going to just Thanos snap the tsunami.
Yeah. But that would just not work. This is kind of a stupid question, but would you consider the fact that this tsunami has formed magical because it was caused by like the magic meteor? So would the movement of the water be considered magical?
Meteor wasn't magical.
Yeah, I figured, but worth a try.
So, what would Nathan Day's like to do?
Mm. What about enlarge reduce? Would that be able to target the?
Assuming that you did make it target it, that's still only one size category, unless you make the effect apply to it multiple times, which, considering the fact you're targeting it with a spell effect and you're targeting the entire thing, and then you're targeting it multiple times with the same thing.
Yeah, but enlarge reduce doesn't have like a size limit, so I don't know
Sit down
why.
one size category.
Yeah, I know, but like I mean, like it doesn't matter how big the object is originally. So I don't know why I need to extend any extra energy to target the whole thing. I'd just be placing a spell effect on an object.
Because it has a range limit. You not target an object further than a certain distance. It would target all of it within that certain range. The same reason that you can't just enlarge reduce the Earth.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to bullshit my way out of this. Okay. Would it be less costly if if the barrier was no, wait, no, it's a 5th level spell, so it would be more costly than just creating a barrier. Never mind. I was just wondering if like using a spell that I already know be the barrier would be less costly than just creating a barrier specifically for this.
The spell you designed based off of this barrier in the first place. Nearly the same effect.
I suppose it would kind of have to be, because like Autolux Resilient Sphere is a free Peace Domain cleric spell, so I was just wondering if me having that spell already naturally known to me, instead of creating something new, would require less energy. But
Reduce the cost, but only slightly.
okay, but it wouldn't like impact how many people I could save.
Would make it slightly higher the amount.
Okay, so I think I'll go for that then.
Warlock resilient sphering everyone?
Yeah, but I'm having it so that once the wave passes through each individual, the sphere moves to someone else,
All right.
like you suggested.
All right, then I shall apply that. Is that your final idea?
Just
Not a
double
bad
check,
one.
just because. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if I should, because on Loop Resilient Sphere is weightless, so would that like push people back and send people flying into each other, or would that not apply?
You could anchor them.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably do that.
Wait, I have an idea. It will
Yeah?
almost certainly destroy Nathan, though.
Okay.
Temporal shunt. You could shunt
Temporal
everyone.
shunt.
Could remove them from there as they would be taking the damage, and they would return around later after it's passed. It is slightly more costly than the Autolukes, but it is also less costly than anchoring them in addition to the Autolukes.
But it would, for certain, kill me.
Almost for certain kill you. I won't know until I do the math for it. I cannot finish the math until Nathan Dace has passed this point.
Yeah. I mean, Temporal Shunt's the same level as Resilient Sphere. So...
Luke's Resilient Sphere is 4th level. Temporal Shunt is 5th.
Okay. Wait, then what about mass banishment then? But then again, people would have a saving throw to that, and they might succeed
Banishment
and
is
then
6th
die.
level.
Banishment is 4th as well.
It's 4th.
Yeah, banishment is a 4th level spell.
So that would be
I don't know if
slightly
you changed
cheaper
that.
than... That'd be slightly cheaper then.
Yeah.
Alright, would you like to do that then?
I don't... But then people might have stuff protecting them from going to other planes.
Five minutes remain.
Okay. Mm.
Nathan Deus is not the hero they deserve, but he is certainly the one that they need. Three minutes.
Okay. Okay, one last one. One last question. Ravenous Void.
To do.
I'll send it to you.
Ah, yes. Again, the spell would carve out sections of it, but just due to the speed of the wave, I don't think there's a great deal that it could do in the grand scheme of things.
Okay. Even though it's like it's pulling the wave towards it at the same time.
100 feet of this wave is not very much.
I'm just now trying to think if banishment is better than the barriers. No, I'm gonna go with the auto looks resilient sphere idea.
All right.
I think that's
Just so you know, after
What a
I've applied that to this,
Oh, you have?
because of Nathan's level, he does not need to worry about rolling for the divine intervention.
Mm-hmm. But like, would a character moment like make this better? Because I have like $10 thanks to TC that I could use for like a character.
It has improved this.
Okay, but so just so you know, I am using a character moment for this.
And it shall be applied. Very well.
Can
Thank you for showing up.
Can I stack character moments?
Not in a way that you might think.
What about a theme? Would a theme help here?
So.
Yes.
You'll wake up.
Ah,
You are
The
soaked.
door hold? What do we see around us?
There was a church here. There is the ruined floor of this church. This entire area has been ravaged.
are
Or
we
not.
underwater?
Not underwater.
Or there's no water?
Everything is very, very soaked here.
Okay, I'm gonna put the items back into the bag quickly.
I'm going to see if I can see everyone, and if I can see Andrew, Neptune, Lola.
Cannot see the corpses that were washed away.
Oh,
However,
dear.
How many people are alive?
Everyone who was not breath attacked is alive.
Oh.
So everyone. So is everyone here other than the people who were dead?
Indeed, but most people are spread out. Like they were blasted away.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up and try to find my friends.
Neptune's going to try to avoid where people are looking, just because he feels guilty about this whole situation.
All right.
Do I find Andrew or Lola? I'm presuming Neptune is just pass without tracing and stealthing. So I'm most likely not going to find him. Lola isn't actively hiding right now, and Andrew is just Andrew, so...
Well, Neptune would just be trying to stay out of view of the clerics.
Okay.
Because
do I find anyone?
He doesn't know what happened. And
Okay. So, Neptune,
His
do
name
you
was
stealth?
Andrew, right?
Ms. Andrew. You do find Andrew.
Okay. All right.
Neptune, do you stealth?
Yes.
Okay, roll stealth. Lola, what are you doing?
Yep. I look around.
Can I use an inspiration for that, James?
Sure.
How many people do I see in the direct vicinity of me?
Couple hundred.
Okay, and they're all waking up at the same time, roundabout?
Around about. Except for some clerics from the looks of things, they don't seem to be moving.
I'm gonna hop over to one of the clerics and check if they're alive.
A medicine check.
Okay.
You can't find a pulse.
And I'm assuming I don't see them breathing either.
Now breathing, it's very, very slow.
Oh. And all the clerics are like that?
Yep.
Oh. Shit.
I'm assuming with that stealth roll, I can find Neptune.
I'm gonna look around to like the people who are not clerics. And are they? These guys, they're still alive. I should probably dry them up or something before they get your cold. I'm assuming everyone's wet.
Everyone is.
Yeah, I'll try to
There is a glow
do
off in the
something for the
distance.
clerics.
A notable glow off in the distance.
Glow off in the distance? What color?
I'm going to travel towards it. If I can't find Neptune.
I'm assuming we'd all be going towards the glow.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Okay, so are you all going towards the glow?
I've already said what I'm doing. No.
I'm traveling alongside Andrew.
I'd probably go
Towards
see what
the
the glow is.
Okay. You can see water rushing into a ravine.
A ravine?
Yep, there is a glow
it's that-
from within it.
Oh, it's that thing! The reality rift thingy.
Yep.
Oh. Huh. Well, that's strange.
Yeah, Neptune's not going to investigate that any further.
Do I find Neptune now? Now that he's walked towards that as well.
If he's broken
The
stealth.
stealth plus 13. My passive perception is 16,
Then yes, you would
I
see him.
believe. Okay. Oh, there you are, Neptune. I'm gonna go towards him with Andrew.
Okay, well, you're heading towards him.
Neptune.
Lola, what are you doing? Going around, drying them off?
Yeah.
I hope
See if I can wake any of them up.
Would Neptune recognize what's going on?
I don't believe so. June's never been in a situation like this.
You might recognize clerics going unconscious from what happened to Ern.
Yeah.
Because remember, he was there for that entire situation, with Ern being unconscious. The first and second time. Like, he was even in Celestia City. After the situation with the Wraiths.
So would Neptune recognize it?
As what happened to Orn, yes.
Then Neptune would see if he could try and make sure that there's some sort of a food supply being developed to maintain the people of the city.
You could just give people food right now.
That will not cover everyone in the city.
Are you sure?
How many
spell slots do you have?
clerics are there? How long would it take? So you guys come back, right?
Yeah.
How many clerics are there?
I mean, total, there's probably around 115 clerics.
Oh wow! Is all of these sleepy ones? Well, I can't speak to anyone anymore again. Can hell.
If you wait for tomorrow, you could get help.
I don't know how tomorrow is going to help, but yeah. I mean,
No,
do any of the common folk speak, or any of like the commoners around speak Sylvan that I can communicate with?
I will check. There's got to
I
be
guess
like
Neptune
one
would.
at least.
I'm
Yeah,
fairly sure at least one should be able to speak Sylvan. Undercommon, maybe.
I
There
think
is
Neptune
actually
would,
someone who speaks Undercommon.
There's probably quite a few people who speak Thieves' Cant as well.
Sylvan, no. Undercommon, yes.
And a Thieves' Cant.
neat. So
Neptune would try and
You find a moon elf known as Nara.
That speaks Undercommon?
Yep.
I understand me?
I understand you. Can I help you, little friend?
Oh, well, not really me. I just worried about all the clerics. They seem to have dozed off and not waking up, and I can't communicate with anyone else over here. I think we should get them to. Well, I don't know where.
She's going to
it's
go
not
over and check their
destroyed.
pulse. She then turns to you and says, "I'm sorry."
But look, they're breathing. can't breathe without like breathing.
You
Make
then
much
check
sense.
them to see if they're breathing.
Let's see what her medicine is.
Medicine is much better than mine.
Sorry, they're not breathing.
Oh fuck! I thought they were breathing.
I don't think there's anything we can do for them at this stage.
Oh, fuck. That's sad.
You know them well?
No, I just got here. They protected us. Would be nice to repay.
Yes, before anyone asks, you will be getting the XP.
Of course. If the clerics are there, then that's great for us.
We just need to slaughter all the commoners so that they don't get XP.
If we slaughter all the commoners, we'll be rich in XP.
Oh.
This is what Nathan gave his life for.
No.
For Lola to murder the rest of the Reds. Oh.
Neptune would try and help rebuild the city for the people.
We should really set up shelters right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Neptune is doing.
All right, so Neptune's gonna set up shelters. I'm gonna try and help with informing people to meet up by flying around and trying to gather people.
Just while
in a
because you
location.
guys have moved over there and I'm waiting for you guys to get back. Lola, is there anything else you're doing?
Don't really feel like robbing them at this point.
I think that would be quite disrespectful.
Yeah,
Also, are you sure this person isn't just this moon elf isn't just trying to kill them while they're not looking?
I'm not sure, but yeah, I think Lola doesn't generally. Yeah, I don't think Lola would try to rob people who just saved her. So, because Lola has enough understanding to know that it must have been divine intervention. All right. I'm just gonna go quickly rummage in the bag. Anything? I don't have anything useful. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna talk to Nara and see if they have any ideas of what we should, what they're gonna do. I suppose since they don't know one I can talk to.
Right. If you can lend me some help, I'd like it if you could go and make sure that everyone is grouped up. Go and find any survivors that there are and bring them here.
I can't communicate with anyone. Then I'll spend time doing that.
Yeah. Do I meet Lola and hear about that at any point?
Probably run into Lola.
Yeah.
I'll just point them in that direction as well.
I'm gonna fly around using thaumaturgy to make myself loud and try and gather people into that location.
Oh, actually, I'll take him to Nara, and like tell Nara to tell them to. Yeah.
Can Nara communicate with me?
You lose your arms.
That was before this. I'm fine.
I see.
My friend here seems to have pointed me to you. Is this where we're going to gather everyone?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, I'm going to go around trying to get people over here.
Be fantastic, thank you.
Andrew, could you run in? I point in the opposite direction of where I'm going and like try and gather people. Just so that we're covering a wider range of area.
Sure. Runs
Okay,
off.
thanks, man. I will fly around. I'm using thaumaturgy to make my voice louder and trying to gather people. I'm assuming Pluto is going to do the same, just on the ground.
Pluto's
as
hoping
well.
people gather up and set up a campfire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pluto, do you have mold earth?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to be our housing specialist.
Alright.
By housing you mean pits?
Yes.
No.
That's the best type of house according to Calno.
Well, it's
Oh.
better than nothing.
Okay, so
It's easy to set up.
we'll get all of the children and put them in this pit.
We are not following Kelno's example, thank you very much. I think we can all agree that was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
How bad could it
We
possibly
should,
be?
we should not acknowledge it.
Ah,
All right. How long does it take for us to try and gather everyone we can find? Everyone possible?
Take a couple hours.
All right.
But by the time night sets, there's a campfire going in the center.
How many of us are there that are alive?
It appears that there's around 6,000 people here.
Okay, that's good.
well, that's a lot of people.
There are 235 dead.
Oof.
So
of
clerics
which were-
not asleep.
How many people fit inside the church?
Not this many.
Yeah. Did he just project Lorraine's period?
Uh,
I don't know.
I think the people who are dead were all killed by Pluto.
No,
well,
there's hundreds of people dead.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
also
50
a lot of clerics dead.
Yeah.
And
Could be people that were just like barely outside of the radius of the protection.
but the corpses would have been. Oh, James, you said there are people dead. You mean like corpses here, or
Corpses were washed
People
away, but
missing.
you would have come across them as you're looking around for people.
oh,
Yeah,
and
because everyone
also,
was spread around.
well, how far away did we find corpses?
That's pretty much as far away as you found people, which is a couple miles.
Okay, so the remains of houses were they also like just a couple of miles away?
Yep.
All right. Treasure hunting tomorrow.
Indeed.
Pluto probably could have handled this situation better.
Have I actually used my improved loot token already?
Use one of the
What's a
two that you
loot
have.
token?
Okay.
I don't think you've ever used that.
I used the legendary one. I don't think I used the improved one, but I think all of my previous charges disappeared at some point from the character sheet. I just noticed that on Ern's character sheets.
I don't think you've ever used your improved loot token.
It's not.
Yeah.
What one of
Okay.
those are?
It's-
There are standard loot tokens, improved loot tokens, and legendary loot tokens.
Yeah, I had an
Whenever
improved
I
loot
roll
token.
to see
I
what
haven't-
treasure there are in random treasure lists, I will usually give a player the opportunity to use one of those to increase the quality.
Okay.
When you can gain them, they are gained fairly rarely. So
Mhm.
usually
I
give
don't
them
think-
as major rewards. I don't think anyone from Group
Don't think-
5's even gotten one.
No, I don't think so either.
All right.
I was lucky enough
Well-
to have the ability to get one.
Yeah. Do you have a create bonfire or any kind of fire spell?
Great bonfire's a
yeah.
cantrip, right? I can don't quite have that, but I can make some fire, some fiery spells.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask around if any town officials are left or alive.
Yeah. Nara holds her hand up. I'm head of guards.
Okay, that's good. Do you know of anyone else? Should gather the town leaders.
I teleported out the founder just before.
Oh, is that Lucas? The meta.
Lucas, Ippus, and a couple others.
Let's go! Oh, thank God. I didn't want Lucas dead.
Same.
Lucas is best boy. Alright. So, most of the town leaders are alive?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then that's good. Then they can organize
How
here.
are we alive?
That's a good question. Personally, I was inside the church. Where were you?
I was outside. I wasn't going to take up a spot in there.
Oh. Huh. Well,
I remember
I just
bracing
remember
myself for
holding
the
the door.
impact, but it never came.
yeah, I was bracing the door and then I fell and then I just remember everything went blank.
Same happened to all of you? Repeat the question twice so that Lola can hear.
And they speak in one of the languages I understand.
Yeah, this is
Well,
This is Nara.
I would probably have. Oh, Nara. Nara is the captain of the
She
guard?
actually, yes, she actually has an item that can help with this.
I will tell Nara. Yeah,
It's going to
Well,
give
I
you
was in the
her
church.
pendant.
Oh, what's this?
Pendant of tongues.
It sounds so wrong.
Thank you. Oh,
Mistaken, it looks like a little silver tongue.
Oh God, we need that so badly.
We just need Lola to get one more wizard level.
I mean, I don't
Allows you
want
to
to use
cast
my
tongues
spell
3
slots.
times per day.
Yeah, I don't want to use spell slots all the time for a type. So. But wow, thank you. So did Pluto say anything about the clerics on Neptune? Like, are they confirmed dead?
Neptune, are you asking? And
No, because I think that at this point they're confirmed dead. I'm asking Meta because you were talking about it.
Neptune would, I guess, make a comment that he's seen something similar before. And
What
that
they
the clerics woke up just fine after it. But
Like-
he doesn't know if this is worse than the last time.
Well, when you saw it last time, were they breathing? Did they have a pulse?
I sure as hell didn't.
What was the other cleric's condition, James?
He had a pulse and they were breathing. It was just very slow.
They had a very faint pulse and they were breathing very. It was hard to notice it.
Oh, I'm not sure that these are. Well, I thought they were breathing, but Nara thinks that there's no pulse.
Neptune would check one of the
medicine
clerics.
check.
I am proficient.
You're quite confident that they're dead.
Oh.
Oh, they were living for a little bit, but then they died.
So they're dead, James?
Yes.
Yeah, based on what I can feel, they've passed.
You could revive some of them, couldn't you, Neptune?
If I have the resources, yeah.
Neptune
What?
here is a druid. Andrew here died once.
How?
Yeah, I reincarnated him.
Can
I don't know, one, how long we were unconscious for, and I also don't know how If
I
they would
presume it was
want me to
less time
reincarnate
than
them.
Andrew was dead for, because Andrew was dead for like a day or two, wasn't he?
Yeah, reincarnate has benefits, but he did not retain his race.
I think that's a question you should ask after you reincarnate them, not before. Whether they wanted it or not, they can always just off themselves again.
They could refuse to return in the first place.
Or that. So, and probably go look through the remains of the town, see if we find components for resurrection.
Neptune would look around for the material components that he needs.
What do you need?
It just says rare oils and unguents worth at least 1,000 gold pieces.
I ain't got that. We'll have to. I found remains of the town 2 miles down. We can go like tomorrow morning or something.
All right.
Actually, how late in the day is it, James?
It's currently nighttime.
Yeah, we can just go in the morning or something.
Yeah.
You need to sleep.
I mean, if we have 1,000 gold pieces, I could also do that as well. Because
do you?
I think that would cover the material cost since I have a spell focus. I by myself do not have the gold for it.
Well, sounds like we don't.
Yeah. But yeah, Neptune would.
There's 150 clerics. You're gonna need a lot more than 1,000 gold.
Well, weren't there like 250 dead?
Yeah,
or
that's what I'm saying.
It would be 253 times. I would need
253,000.
Yeah.
You just use a calculator to multiply by 1,000.
I don't trust my math, but it was more of I wanted to make sure I wasn't making a math mistake. But yes, we need the if we can get that material components.
Right, we'll go looking tomorrow morning. Unless you want to go now, but I'm probably going to bed for now. Kind of tired.
I mean, if we could start reviving people now, that would save it.
I don't have anything now.
Well, do the town leaders have anything, or do they have? And do they have like a priority list for who should be revived first?
I can try and get into contact with them in the morning.
Okay.
For now, we should just do what we can for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6,000 people. How many spell slots does Pluto have?
Not enough for this.
Okay, but how many do you... Yeah, probably not. You would need like 600. Yeah, so that wouldn't work.
But I guess we would try and help everyone, and then we, I guess, take a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Try and see too that everyone is okay. And
are you setting up a tent or anything?
A what?
Do any of you have a tent to set up or anything like that?
I don't think Neptune ever got that, so no.
Okay, so you're just all sleeping out under the stars?
I do not have a tent. I have a bedroll. Yeah. I'm good. I'll get onto a tree. Sleep. I'm a little bunny. Can fit on any branch.
Are there any trees?
There's a few.
Yeah.
A lot of them are very damaged, though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm tiny. If it doesn't matter, it's okay. I dry up a patch of land and I put my bedroll there.
What race was Andrew now?
I believe he was a satyr.
A what?
Satyr was the
half original
goat people.
Oh, satyr. Okay.
So do we? So we're taking a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around
And
midnight,
it's
it
a new
begins
day?
raining.
Oh God, not again.
Swear to God, if there's another wave.
Pluto, bury us.
Did Pluto have a
Bury
long
us.
rest?
We'll avoid the
This is
water.
only about 4 hours into the rest.
Oh, okay. So Pluto has this wild shape. What exactly do you expect me to do against something that massive? Or I mean,
I don't know. Bury us.
no idea.
The Earth is still there. It won't get blown away.
Was
If we're deep enough, it won't touch us.
at least 4 hours.
As long as we can hold our breath for
Last
long
time.
enough.
Might be fine. It was at least 4 hours last time. You might be able to finish your sleep.
I've already got a short rest, so I have everything back then.
All right. Well, can you be on watch? Try to
Yeah, I guess I could stay on watch for now.
call out if the wave is coming, and if it is, where Neptune, you remember the location we were in the tower? It was the other continent.
Oh,
You think?
then
Can you
yes, I
perhaps
can get us there.
take us there? All right. Well, let's. Is there a tree we can use around here even?
I presume there is a tree that fits medium-sized creatures.
Could be a tree for that.
See, so we
Then
will be fine. I will
Let's,
stay around the group and while I keep watch.
Let's scry to make sure that place is. Well, actually,
Can you scry that location, Neptune?
I think scrying has material components. Let's see. I have it prepared. It doesn't say the material components are consumed. So yes, I could scry that location.
All right. Can you do that real quick, just to check?
Yeah, I'd scry the location.
Right. Has not been hit yet. It is currently pouring heavily there.
oh, okay, so it's
dear.
gonna get hit now.
I would. No, we're not doing that. We're not going there.
Okay. Yep. All right. Let's
Can you check,
dig a shelter or something. I don't know.
Can you check where your friend is?
How quickly
Like
that
that area.
Who? You mean the crafter?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Can you
Scrying
check
is just not
how the
powerful
city
enough.
where we were in Exalia? Because like maybe it really is safe.
Oh God, the academy. Oh, I really hope the one good thing about Anexalia survived.
James, would I be able to scry Rubik's? Because if I could, I would do that. James? I really wonder how much essence we got out of this.
Not
I
that
wonder
much
too,
because it's
probably
split
not that
between
much.
6,000 people.
Yeah.
Now,
There's only
once
a few
the
hundred
second
left.
wave hits and they'll die, that's when we're gonna get the.
At which point we're just going to fly above.
Yeah, like for the next wave, we can just fly over it.
Yeah, like
We don't
Yeah.
have to go anywhere. But we just need to start flying much
I
earlier.
mean, if you can tell Neptune, he's just gonna wild shape and fly as high as he can as quickly as possible.
How long can you stay in wild shape for?
Hours.
4 hours.
No, 8. Oh wait, no.
8. Oh,
6 hours. Sorry.
oh 6. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that is good.
So
I can fly so long as I am able to. So
all right, well, so we can fly over the next wave.
Back.
yeah,
Yeah.
welcome back.
I don't know what's going on with James. He's been quiet for a bit.
Let's go back.
You back, James? Okay, that's good. Also, I think Pluto can cast Expeditious Retreat on himself as well. Which means he can dash as a bonus action.
Yeah, but we needed 25,000 feet.
I don't
Let's
think
say we
that spell.
got 150.
I think Artificers get that spell.
Oh, right. I had an issue with my spells, so if the artificer stuff isn't there.
Okay, well, it will take us like 20 minutes to fly over the wave.
Artificers get it.
So if we want to do that, we'll have to start flying before we see it,
Yeah.
if it's even coming.
So I guess we try and
Could
continue
cast a
our.
divination spell to determine whether another wave is coming.
A divination? Or
Any
I can cast.
divination spell.
Yeah, I only have one
be able
divination
to tell.
spell. I will cast a ritual, James, augury. Oh fuck, it's only within the next 30 minutes.
I say we just continue for the long rest with nobody watching.
Okay.
If we no. Okay, I just need to word the section correctly. All right, James. So the wording. So the action I would like to take is to go to sleep for 8 hours. I want to augury going to sleep for 8 hours.
I think it's good for you, so it is a good result.
Okay, so from that I assume that nothing bad will happen if I go to sleep for 8 hours. There might not be a second wave coming, according to this.
Okay,
Don't know.
this might just be like whatever water in the sky that wants to fall.
Don't know. Scary.
Who knows?
So
We'll find
I
out.
guess we
Like,
take a long rest.
don't druids have a weather determining spell?
Yeah,
Oh wait, I guess that wouldn't help us with tidal waves.
not really.
Yeah.
So yeah, Neptune would.
I'm gonna start digging a hole.
Good on you.
I guess we take
The
a long
ground is
rest.
flat, we should be fine in a hole. So long as we cover it up entirely.
So,
I'm gonna go some.
no, continue.
I'm gonna be flying
Well-
like up high to see while I keep watch.
Alright.
So my goal is to dig a hole somewhere under some rocks so that I can stash my bag of holding in there.
Alright.
And then I'll be able to rope trick next time.
Yeah.
I'll stash both the bags of holding in there, obviously.
But
Make me a stealth check to hide it.
I'm gonna kind of go a little away from everyone so nobody really knows.
yeah, Neptune.
I'll use my my portent of 12 for this for a total of 22.
All right.
And I'll be keeping an eye on that. I'm not gonna like leave it for somebody else to take.
So we're taking a long rest.
Yeah.
Roll the stealth check for it.
What?
You need to roll your stealth check.
I use
Oh, yeah.
I use the portent. But 22 stealth with the
Okay,
portent
22.
with divination. Yeah.
Sorry, when I was asking that, I was actually trying to ask for what is the result.
Oh yeah, I said 22.
Okay, so you finish your long rest. It's now raining a decent amount heavier, but it is fairly consistent.
Okay, so and is it a new day, James?
It is a new day.
If he's able to, then
Ask your whatever you ask if there's going to be a second wave or not. Kind of worried about it.
Neptune would do that. He would
Some
cast divination.
All right.
Yeah, you would do it as a ritual. Because I believe you can do it as a ritual. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, you can do it as a ritual.
Roll V1D100 so I can see which god is answering.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
What does Neptune get in response, James?
I need you to roll V1D100 to see which god.
I rolled a 48.
I cannot see that for some reason. Alright.
It is a 48, yeah.
Let me see. And what is the question?
Is there is another wave of the tsunami coming?
No.
Okay. There does not appear to be another wave of the tsunami coming.
All right. Well, let's see if I can get some of those ingredients. Then I'm gonna undig my stash and
yeah, I'm gonna see if the
heading
leader
towards.
is able to communicate with the town leaders.
Okay. Be a few people who teleport in.
Oh. Hello.
It appears to be
Or was he-
Lucas.
Oh, let go, best boy.
What's the situation?
Well, a wave hit. It's been raining.
There's a lot more people alive than I thought there would be.
Yeah,
Okay, we need to
A
get
lot of
food
people.
sorted.
it appears that the clerics were alive for a short while, but then died.
Looks like all the clerics died.
We gave their
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah.
We're going to look for some.
There's some sort of like glowing crack over there. I'm pointing in the direction where that glowing crack was.
Yes, we covered that up before. I guess that must have been destroyed.
Oh, okay. So you're aware of that. We have a druid over here who is able to revive people. He just doesn't have spell components.
Alright, what does he need for it?
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go get Neptune for them. If he's had sleep.
I'm assuming it would have been a long rest at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go get Neptune for them.
Okay, let's see. Neptune has reincarnation, which I think is the only resurrection spell Neptune would have. That would be
Yeah, you don't get Blaze
situation.
Dead. Yeah, Revivify's already run out, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
1,000 gold worth of incense, I think you said.
Yeah, Neptune would explain the only resurrection.
rare
Oh,
oils and
yes,
injury.
How long
Worth
do you
at
have to
least
do
1,000
this?
GP, 1,000 GP.
As long as it hasn't been 10 days, I can.
Alright, we'll
I
try to get
can-
you that resources as quickly as possible. He writes that down on a piece of parchment for himself. You gather all of the dead into one area.
I'll try and get some people to do that. I'm gonna go
Neptune would
into
help out.
some-
Is that a bunny with a dagger?
I guess that's our
I
friend.
don't have a dagger. That's not a dagger.
Okay.
Hi, I'm. You can call me Lola.
Gucci speaking.
Tongues.
Oh, perfect. Hi, I'm Lucas.
Nice to meet you, Lucas.
Alright. What are your specialties?
Mine? Oh, well, not very good in this situation, unfortunately. I was gonna go look if I can find any other survivors, or if I could find some ingredients for the druid.
Alright. Take a look and see if you can find any food as well. We're gonna need to feed all of these people.
All right. I'll see what I can find.
Do I manage to get some people to collect the corpses?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna fly on back.
Alright.
I will grab the mold earth cantrip, because I'm a wizard,
Yeah. Since we
and
just-
create bonfire cantrip because I'm a wizard. And armed with that, Lola would go to where she saw the remains of the town and see if she can dig anything up.
Okay. The multi-mile radius.
Well, I would look for like signs that the remains of a building are here, and then I will start looking in there. I can also use, let's see, something like locate object. Sometimes that's not a ritual. That's not a ritual though.
Are you looking for anything in particular, or just stuff in general?
Well, I'm looking for useful stuff and expensive stuff.
Okay, make me an investigation check. To arrive back, Nodia, Lucas is going to ask you, do you have any idea of how we can get a source of food?
Source of food. Would I have seen anything that is useful from this guy?
You would have seen the remains of the livestock.
I saw some livestock remains, and I point in the direction I saw them. Obviously, I can't pick them up myself, as you can see.
Alright, can you get some to bring it over here?
Yeah, I will try and find the strong people that I can ask for that aren't collected in corpses.
Should be some salvageable from it. Neptune.
I'll come back.
Bloody
Your
hell.
not being nice today, is it?
No, it's not.
Should we just end the session here?
Why?
Just a moment, I've just got to give Lola the results of the investigation.
Yeah.
Alright.
There is, like, usable meat from the animals, isn't it?
Yes,
Isn't there?
but it is very... It's nowhere near as
It's not
much as
great.
if you just harvested it from it.
Yeah. It's not as good as it would be if they weren't, if the tsunami hadn't hit.
Yep.
Can't wait to find out how much XP we got from this madness.
Not much.
Once I come back, I'll also suggest that maybe, honestly, Neptune's just like a corner piece of this entire thing. Because he can just do a lot of things that are useful. I'm just going to ask Neptune if he can make crops grow. And suggest that to the town
It
leaders
also
that maybe
doesn't
he-
stop raining
do
this
something.
entire day.
That's
dear.
okay.
It's likely not to stop raining for quite some time.
Oh,
Okay,
the desert's gonna be green.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I think that's.
Roll me
Yep.
3d100.
I'm
Who?
starting to think that, like when I heard about the rain and the Nexelian nobles leaving, oh shit! I started to think that this was just Zathix's plan all along. Oh wow!
It wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
That's
It sounds like
scary.
something Zathix would do.
Yeah.
Because it would make so much sense with him putting defenses on all of his cities.
I mean, that would be interesting if he did cause something something
To be fair,
terrifying.
he's also going to not suffer the worst effects of this. So it would make some sense, honestly.
Do I need to re-roll the one, James, or is this not a bad one?
It is a bad one.
All right, let's re-roll it then with an inspiration.
Alright, roll 1d100.
We had enough bad ones for today.
We've had enough bad stuff today.
Yeah. And don't want the boss to stumble onto us right now.
Okay, those are the items of value that you found so far.
Okay.
None of them are magical, but they're all worth a couple hundred each.
All right.
Alright. Pluto.
Yep.
Are you able... Lucas is going to ask you if you are capable of any form of resurrection that just restores an animal to life.
Meta, is he talking about like revivify?
Or resurrection, or anything else that you might have. He doesn't know what you have.
I have revivify. That is the limit of my ability to resurrect right now.
He does not have raised dead, but if you could resurrect a cleric with 5th level slots, then they could raise dead animals. Reincarnate is specifically humanoids. So I guess that's just a clear no from him then, other than 1 minute duration ones.
Okay. He can't actually have you resurrect anyone.
Oh, wonderful.
Why?
Well, yeah, because we don't have the infrastructure for it.
Yeah.
Because why? Wait, why?
Because there's not enough food.
Yeah, but they're clerics. They can like create food and water or something.
Well, they also probably don't have the resources for reincarnate.
Yeah. Well, James, I didn't find any spell components or like just gold.
I found electrum coins.
They
That's
can't
not
be
gonna
used for
work.
casting though.
Correct.
So, yeah, currently we don't have the resources for it. Oh, that sucks.
Can you make plants grow or create food?
I can make plants grow.
How many good berries can you cast without using your
James,
high level slots?
what do you constitute as high level?
You can
Oh,
probably
shit.
cast like. Well, I
How
mean the
many
one.
total spell slots do you have?
So all we need is good berries and reincarnations. So reincarnations is what, 5+?
It's 5th level.
Yeah. So up to 5th level, you would have like, well, it's 100 people you can feed or 200 people. Yeah, not that much.
Does Goodberry have upcasting stuff in Celestia?
Celestia maybe.
James?
At this stage, I don't think I've applied anything for Goodberry yet.
Okay. So if you were to save his 5th and up level slots, he would be able to create 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. Oh no, not plus 2. 9. He would be able to create 9.
130.
Yeah, 130 good berries. Which is 1 person a day. One person for that day. If 130 people for that day you could feed.
Yeah. But that wouldn't cover what the town needs.
About
Yeah.
1/60th
Well-
of the food that they need.
Well,
Yeah.
they did ask for food, so I will use a couple of locate objects for rations.
Okay, I'm gonna head off. I have class soon later.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's
The rations would have been ruined, but purified food and water could make them edible again.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will tell them where the rations are, and I'll say that. Actually, I probably would have that spell or not. Let's see. Purify. It's a ritual. No, I can't do it. Would need some of the clerics. Purify it.
yeah.
So I'll just tell like Lucas where the rations got buried, and tell them if they want to go that route, they're gonna have to dig them up.
Alright.
Our best option would probably be to revive a cleric that has the ability to create food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't managed to find any spell components.
Yeah.
And just,
If Lucas is able to get spell components. So I will just
I can look
sell
nearest
them.
object of a particular kind.
Yeah, so it's just like one ration you find that is the nearest.
Yeah, and then that's how I find rations. What if I do gold coins with locate object, and I try to dig that up and hope that there is like a chest of them? Try that a couple of times.
Okay, so locate object and you're targeting gold coin.
Yeah.
Alright. It would show you to the nearest gold coin.
And it's just one gold coin?
Do you have any gold coins?
Nope.
Right.
0 GP.
What about in your bag?
Nope.
Cool. So it would just be the first gold coin out there.
Yeah, but the idea is that so what I'm trying to do is I'm in this middle of nowhere where the city was destroyed, and the assumption is gold coins are not usually stored one by one, so there's a chance
But
that
any
I find...
container that held them has been destroyed and they would have been spread out. It's made out of adamantine or something like that. That is a lot more resistant.
Yeah, so there's no chance for me to find like a because
Roll
like
1d100. If you roll a 100, you'll find a collection.
Okay, I already rolled 100 a few sessions ago. Nope. Okay, so that's not working out. In that case, I'll try adamantine chest.
Okay. Let me check what methods of storing items they had. I do not think they used adamantine. Find a adamantine chest.
Thick. Is it locked?
Yes.
Is it warded with spells?
No.
Is it warded with a physical trap?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock the thing.
Okay. You unlock it, there is liquid inside. A whole bunch of broken glass.
That's unfortunate. What was it?
To be
Can I tell
vase or
what it
something.
was? Vials? I wonder of what? Can I identify?
Sure, cast identify. It is not a magical item.
Can I just try to figure out what it is? Do I know what liquid it is if it's not magical?
Just give it a taste.
You can use alchemist supplies to try and figure this out, or you can make an investigation check.
I have to make an investigation check because I'm not an alchemist. Unlucky.
It's probably just mud.
Alright, well...
It's after everything's been done to this.
Maybe. Alright, I'll just close it, leave it there.
Right.
Try for another
but
Do you
chest.
relock it, or do you just leave it there?
I'll lock it. And after going a mile out, I'll try for another chest.
Alright. No idea what's your question?
Would I have been able to close sections of the prison at this point? Or is it too unfinished to do that?
One would have been able to.
I would have been able to?
Yep.
Oh, I can hope. I can hope for dog survival.
The town has a barrier. The barrier will prevent the tsunami.
Oh, it will?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I would still evacuate them to it.
The prison's outside of the town.
Oh, yeah, it's outside of the barrier. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, then I won't do that.
Right.
Oh, wow, so I only benefited from this. Oh, this is legitimately great for me, because it rains, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, it really wouldn't surprise me if Zavix actually planned this. Actually, it would, because it actually worked.
Okay, so you're trying another chest?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
What command are you issuing for it?
Just go far enough away from this one and go for another divine venture.
Okay. There are no others.
Alright. I guess that'll be it for this day.
Alright.
Starting to run low on spells.
As this day comes to an end,